I'm Gonzo Fred, the Phoenix, and it's May the 26th, and I'm up here in front of the U.S. Capitol, Supreme Court, and all our congressional buildings. And what we're doing is part 3 of the Postal Award fraud, and it comes off from the original case that was dismissed when I was riding a bicycle across the country back in 2001, 2002. And what it gets into is nothing but corruption and fraud of the Postal Service and the U.S. Attorney's Office and Special Assistant U.S. Attorneys, and it leads into the magistrate and the federal judges involved in this case. When I was here last year talking to people of Congress, they said I had to bring it up to speed. So I went back out to Salt Lake City. We filed a motion to set aside judgment under Rule 60, which means fraud upon the court. You can't have any corruption going on in the courtroom. There's no statute of limitations. And then I also put a memorandum of exhibits. We have 12 exhibits, which is when we file a lawsuit, if we don't, as a pro se person, we don't dot our I across the T, they can't wait to throw us out and dismiss us and make a big deal out of it. But here we're under Code 5, U.S. Code 5 of our laws, that there's ethics. It's all about governmental ethics, and they have violated everything about and the principle of any of all the government ethics. Special Department about Justice Department people, and they've totally made a disgrace of that. It goes into that the documentation where they're filing papers when they're not even supposed to be filing papers, don't even know what the civil rules are themselves, and the judges not sanctioning them or doing anything about it. That goes into there's Supreme Court decisions about how a U.S. attorney has to act. He has to keep his head above the fray. He can't be doing low life stuff. There's other what do you call it? Other law from federal jurisdictions of attorney conduct, any kind of attorney for the government, much less the Justice Department attorneys. If you go back to it, you'll see this is why that Senator Stevens, when they didn't turn over certain documents, they threw out his case. This is based on all this kind of same stuff. They've got their ethics handbook they have totally violated, and memorandums and orders from the Attorney General that they're supposed to not have no conflict of interest. They're not supposed to be doing any kind of underhanded stuff. And so we're here now, and the Senate building is right over here. And this is where the Senate judiciary is, that picks judges and stuff. And you got Orrin Hatch on this committee, and all these people are Orrin Hatch's people. So we're going to be looking into, shouldn't Orrin Hatch maybe recuse himself from trying to pick a Supreme Court justice when he's been involved in all he didn't do anything about terrorism at Salt Lake City Olympics, no airport security. He didn't do anything about what do you call it? He was in charge of all the attorneys that was involved in this U.S. Attorney's scandal. He's the one that picked them all and had them on the judiciary. And now we've got all these judges just totally, and U.S. attorneys out there breaking more law. This is 3 for 3. Orrin Hatch, you need to go, buddy. But the other thing is we're over here at the House Judiciary. At the House Judiciary, and as they're looking at all this stuff, they're seeing it documented. They know what the law is. They don't have to be told about it. So we're looking at this going on forward now. They're going to end up, I get indications that once they pull the records up themselves, they're going to be calling these U.S. attorneys and judges up before them, as well as possibly having them impeached. We're in the process now. We're filling out our stuff to complain to the 10th Circuit, because that's where they do the investigations on the judges in their area, and whether they should be dismissed, sanctioned, or whatever, and or retire. And so this is Gonzo Fred and the Phoenix, the U.S. Capitol.